On April 26 in 1986, the explosion, the accident on the Chernobyl power plant happened. The reactor exploded and spreading lots of radioactive dust through the adjacent forest, the town of Pripyat, and on further. Scientists say all the way to Europe. Everybody's kind of scared, and the government has nothing to do than just seal the whole area with army forces, and they let nobody in until some solution and information is found. A couple of years passed. In 2008 there show up mutants and weird creatures and animals, and people could see also natural calamities and weird kind of activity there, like weird lighting and earthquakes and some explosions. There are several types of anomalies, gravitational anomaly and like burning fluff and invisible energy concentrations. So all of that is a top risk for the player. But actually any creature trapped or character trapped into the anomaly is nearly certainly dead straight away, can be torn apart. They took lots of photos, hundreds of photos that were just very impressive, very unique ones. And these photos we used as textures. Like they would photo a building in Chernobyl, or like a little dwelling, a rotting one, and they would like take very detailed photos that can be used as textures. So actually the textures that you see in the game are real textures from Chernobyl, from those villages, from those buildings, which make the atmosphere really authentic in a way. And we even got inside the houses and inside those blocks of flats, and we could see newspapers dated like April 1986 lying on the floor, lots of trash there. And we went to those, it's like back to USSR. Everything's silent, lots of those communist leaders' portraits. And since then we've got lots of support from even the officials, the authorities at the Chernobyl power plant. They helped us out with documentaries, with information. We remodeled the sarcophagus in the game, and we created a pretty much realistic and very sophisticated 3D model of that. The idea of us actually putting this main character, the player, into a hostile world and make him to create a different kind of perception of gameplay, not very standard for an FPS game, since you're not like a god there to kill pretty much everyone, but you're very vulnerable and you're just an element of that world who needs to survive. There are several factions which are coordinated and which are led by this A-life mechanism, starting from like bandits who just mug and rob stalkers and who are against pretty much everyone in the zone. There are several clans of stalkers. They would be detected by different uniform. In each of those groupings they have their own philosophy in the game, so they have their own reasons to be there. Some of them sort of cooperate, some of them are rivals, and in the game the player actually has a chance to join one of those factions and be part of that. However, the player can also be a lone wolf and play independently, or be just against anybody, which is probably the toughest. If you're against everybody, it's the toughest path, but you also have a chance to do that. So we wanted to give the player initially as much freedom as possible, and to make the decisions, play his kind of role there, and ultimately reach his own ending in the game, because every decision and every action will contribute to the ending the player will find in the game.